Welcome back to Alabama Live on this Friday, our favorite day of the week, because Mark Leslie is here cooking. And the best part, Tanya, we're always cooking healthy.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. And if you ever have any doubt about that, Mark brings the ingredients and lays them out here and lets us see it and even shows us how he prepares it. So, Mark, welcome back to Alabama Live.
Thanks.
It's so nice to see you. Just for people who might not be familiar with you, just might be new to the area or new to Alabama Live, tell us a little bit about your background.
I really work in theater, but I also have this cooking passion. And what I went to Italy, and I lived with a family for a month, wrote a book about that. You can find all that information on my website, beyondthepasta.com. And since then, I've been cooking kind of my whole life, and I really want to inspire people to get into the grocery store, shop the produce aisles, as we were talking earlier with the other guests, and actually eat. Let's go to the farmer's market, eat what's green and fresh, eat light. And it's just a healthier way.
You're blending right in over there with all that green, with your green tie on today.
You don't just come up with the simple ingredients, but these are things that we can find. Tanya and I can go to the grocery store and we can find these things. They're not, you know, some kind of exotic store. No, I live pretty cool things. Yes, I live in Montgomery, so I go shopping. In fact, I need to say hi to Norma and Cecil, who ran me down in the grocery produce aisle the other day while I was shopping. Said that they watched it. Yeah, so they were doing good.
We are very fortunate to have Mark here with us, and we don't want that to go unnoticed. We appreciate you, Mark. And you are making a nice soup for us today, and that's such a nice thing to have because you can just kind of eat on that for a few days, actually. Yeah, it was wonderful because it's actually inexpensive and you get a lot of servings out of it. Today we're going to do a lettuce, pea, and pasta soup. It's spring. We've kind of left, I mean, it's a little chilly again, but we're going to get into fresh lettuces, fresh greens, and so, Tanya, if you want to stir those for me, that's just chopped onion. Yeah,
you're going to saute.
You know I'm a big fan of the onion, so I love
it's wonderful. It's a great base. It's a wonderful flavor. We're going to saute that in a little extra virgin olive oil. Judd, if you want to go, these are snap peas, and we're going to chop those in half for me, just in half. Just like that. If you want to start doing that. So once we saute the onion, I don't need to do anything but stand here and just talk.
Yeah, you're the director today.
So what we'll end up doing is sauteing the onions. Once they start to get translucent, which means you can sort of see through them, we're going to add the lettuces. And I have a combination of romaine lettuce and curly endive. And
as you're adding, this is the curly endive and romaine.
Romaine, that's right. And the reason you use curly endive, or I like to use curly endive, is a bitter lettuce. Meaning it has a little bit of flavor. It's a little bitter, kind of like escarole, something like arugula, chicory, any of those things. And what that has is a different flavor than the romaine, which is a sweet. So you get a sweet flavor against a bitter flavor, and so you get a contrast.
Good, nice combination.
Yeah, also you get a contrast of textures. So we're going to saute that. Go ahead and kind of turn up and over. Yeah, there you go. If it jumps out of the pot, put it back in. That means it's fresh. It's still jumping.
She's used to getting things turned up. So
there you go.
Yep.
So once this gets sauteed, it'll wilt down. It'll start to get just a little bit of brown color on it.
Turn it until it's wilted.
Yeah, and then we're going to add some parsley. This is a lot of fresh flavor.
More green.
More green. Green is good. Green is life. So we're going to put parsley in there, stir that around, and then...
Am I supposed to do the whole thing here? I just kept chopping.
Yeah, keep chopping. We're going to add in chicken stock. Now, you could use vegetable stock.
Bless your heart. That's good stuff.
Yeah. This was what makes the soup. Use low sodium. You really want to control the sodium in your diet. That's really, as the guest earlier was saying, you really want to control your salt, your sugar, and your fat intake. Extra virgin olive oil is healthy, so that's a healthier oil. Low sodium, you're going to adjust the salt so you can more control of that. Once that wilts down, you're going to bring that to a boil. And once that boils, yes, sir?
The stuff that you use, too, would be stuff that I would go in the grocery store and say, I don't even want to try using that because I don't know what to do. But now you let us know you can get this stuff and you can use it and it comes out good.
Yes, exactly.
It's intimidating, some of this stuff. I've never heard of it before.
And that's why I want people, that's why I show you these things. It's like, I don't have a restaurant. I'm here to really try to get you all to get in the kitchen and cook, to really make healthy choices in your life, and that starts with shopping the produce aisle. So once that wilts, you're going to bring the chicken stock up to a boil. You're going to add in the snap peas. Have you ever had snap peas before?
Yes, I have. Those are good.
Yeah, they're really nice and sweet. And you're going to throw in just a cup of pasta.
Judd, you did good. That's good.
I'm not a bad chopper.
We're going to stir that around. You're going to cover that up, and you're going to let that cook for about 10 minutes until the pasta is a little salt and pepper in there. And the recipe, of course, is on the website.
I mean, you want to impress some friends coming over. You whip up something like this and you tell them the ingredients. They're going to be, wow, you're a professional chef.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
parsley in here.
And it's
it
easy.
looks so
We'd
good.
say it's been less-lified.
There you go. That's interesting. We'll have to look
Yeah.
that up in the dictionary. So
if
once
it'll be
it's done, it'll look like this. You have lots of healthy greens in here.
Oh, that looks
We're going
so
to get
good.
some broth. Now, this is a light soup. And most of us Americans are used to big, bold flavors. Put a little bit of grated cheese, a little bit of grated, this is grated Parmesan. That's right. You don't want to
Little
go
goes a
crazy.
long way with
And then
this
in
one.
Italy, they put just a little extra virgin olive oil on the top, so you get this kind of fresh extra virgin olive oil flavor on top.
We're fans of that, thanks to
Hand me
you.
a spoon.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Here you go. You see that right there?
There you go.
I always
Cheese
you go.
on
like
top
to add
is
a little
good.
virgin olive oil on the top, just give it a little splash of Italy.
Yes, it's a little fresh flavor because
Yeah.
we've cooked the extra virgin olive oil earlier, so it has a cooked flavor, but now we actually want to have a fresh version of that. And the cheese, once again, adds a little salt, it adds a little nuttiness to it.
I got
Just a
plenty of
little bit,
nuttiness
well,
already.
that's true. You
I'm
can't eat
loaded
that.
up on that. Hey, again,
little
the
extra
recipe here
virgin
is
olive oil.
on the website, Mark Leslie. As always, we appreciate you coming
There you
in.
go.
Can't wait to give this a taste.
How is it, Tanya?
Mark, honey, this is just...
Speechless.
Yeah?
We've done it. We've actually made Tanya speechless.
You might have to toss a break because I'm about to dig in too.
That's perfect.
so good.
Well, it's really wonderful.
It's nice and light.
It's
It
very
really is.
light. It's very light.
It
Because
is.
most of us in America are used to big flavors, bam, and all that. And you don't. We want something simple, something fresh. This is great for a light
It's got a little
lunch.
bam, but it's more like bam.
Bam. It's like
Yeah.
a little whisper in there, a little whisper soup. It's
Spirit
really
bam.
healthy for you.
Find it.
You all right?
Excellent. Thank you, Mark, so much
You're
for
welcome.
coming as
Thanks.
always. Recipes on the
WSFA.com.
website, food page on WSFA.com. We're going to
Mwah.
eat. Just kind of a bump it in. for
Bump,
you,
there we go.
Ron.
One day.
Lots more coming up on Alabama Live. We're going to have more coming up. Put another product to the test, the Mighty Light. We'll see if it works. Coming up on Alabama Live. Stay with us.